Yo, good day, and welcome to another episode of the RoadFS podcast. We got thrown a little curveball this morning, a little hook, line, and sinker, because we were supposed to have Randy Hobson on as our guest today to talk about the Keeping It Real Fishing Derby that is happening Wednesday ahead of Mobile Tech Expo. But he texted me at 7 a.m. this morning, my time. And he's like, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I go, you okay? He's like, he sent me a picture of a guy with the big swollen toothache. So I guess he had to take an emergency trip to the dentist.
Which is not cool.
So you're stuck with me and Rod. So,
as you always are, but hey, at least we're gonna. I was telling Jody in the morning we're gonna start a new thing called the Jackass of the Week. I don't think we're gonna do that. That's just me. I'll just man, it's always right here, the Jackass of the Week.
So, guys, we are super excited. We are gearing up for next week, Mobile Tech Expo. It is going to be jam-packed with activities. So, Rod and I actually are flying out with our account manager, Ben. We get in on Tuesday night.
Yep.
We meet Richard and Carolyn from the leather repair company.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Richard and Carolyn Hutchins.
I mean, dude.
If you haven't met Richard, you don't even know what energy is. I mean, he should be sponsored by Red Bull because he's always so much energy that he just
thumbs up early morning.
Going,
so we get in Tuesday, and then Wednesday is the first annual Keeping It Real Fishing Derby. Randy Hobson and his partner created it. Sorry, I'm pulling a blank on his name. It'll come to me in a sec. But they wanted to create a fishing derby ahead of Mobile Tech Expo. And so 3D is going to be there, Detail Solutions Podcast, a couple other people. And, of course, we are going to be giving away
one seat on a boat. And, it's funny because Jason Bruno has now got an available seat on a boat. And I was teasing him yesterday thinking that he probably pissed somebody off or scared him away. And so, I don't know what you're doing.
What do you think they're going to use him as shark bait?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Maybe let's have a new contest on the whole fishing derbies. Which person ends up in the water first? So
gators, baby. Let's go gator hunting. So
the Keeping It Real Fishing Derby, they started it because they want to kind of bring the industries more together. The detailers and the PDR guys instead of keeping us so far apart. And I'm all for it. We're all in the same industry. We're all in the automotive reconditioning, and I think it's a great thing to try to bring people together shortly.
Well, and they're also doing something else. So as part of this fishing derby, they're actually raising money that will be donated to people who are struggling in their business or some unexpected health issue. So it's really driven with two purposes. One, to bring the industry together, but also to actually help people that are in dire straits.
Maybe an emergency dentist thing.
Dentist.
I know that happened. I lost a tooth once when we were in Kentucky at dinner. I was glad it was mine and not the waiter's.
What's that? My soup.
So Wednesday, the fishing derby, and then Wednesday afternoon, we have the IDA's board meeting, and for all of the board members and the committee chairs and all that stuff. And then Wednesday night
is Owner's Pride is having a grand opening.
Pride.
I didn't even put it. No, I didn't know. So Owner's Pride is having an event Wednesday. They have a new shop there that they're opening, and so Paolo Asuncio and his team will be there. I don't have all the details. I'll post those in the comments so that people can join up.
Then ATG and 3D is going to talk about P&S.
That is Thursday.
That is Thursday.
Yep. So now we're jumping. So we have Thursday Education Day. So, and then we have the MTE Awards Thursday night. And then Thursday night is going to be jam-packed because, like you said, from 5 to 7, ATG, 3D, and P&S, who has become part of the ATG family.
Right.
They're having a meet and greet and come and talk about what's happening and all that fun stuff.
And then Friday,
we got one more event on Thursday. I mean, dude, we're not going to sleep next week. It's going to be so fun. So
No sleep till MTE.
So then Joel Palm and the IGL crew.
Oh yeah,
and Detail Bookie.
Detail Bookie. They always do the thing at Senior Frogs, which
Ribbit.
This is I think the 4th year maybe they've been doing that, which is a really great event.
That's at 8 p.m.
And then are we in Friday yet?
No, we're finally at Friday.
So, and Thursday, let's not forget, the Thursday is actually Education Day. So if you cannot think about all the parties and everything in the evening, Thursday's Education Day, and there's a jam-packed
schedule,
huge schedule. The amount of people that are doing education. And one of the things that I'm really excited about and is Dustin Jackson and I are going to be doing a joint training on how you can make money on technology and how you can get it. And it's kind of, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the first time 2 companies have done one together. We are not trying to compete against each other. Both of our attitudes about it are that people at the top collaborate. And so we're collaborating. We're not going to be bottom feeders and sit there and beat each other up and say nasty stuff about each other. Dustin's got a great product. We got a great product. And we're just going to promote technology in general.
Yeah, and Dustin is one of the nicest people in the world and most busy.
Yeah, he's crazy.
That guy's insane.
So
he makes me look like I'm slacking.
So you go to Education Day, you get all learned up, then you go party all night long at 72 different events, and then Friday is the opening of MTE. So everybody knows the show is great for new products and meet and greet and connecting with people, and you get to see Rod and Jody live, and we have got some cool stuff,
fabulous stuff planned.
So we got
some
really cool stuff lined up. We're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff at our booth, and other companies are going to be giving away stuff at our booth. So we've opened up our podcast booth to anybody out there that's got products that they're giving away. Come by, you can use our AV equipment. We'll give it away right there in the RoadFS podcast booth. We're going to be traveling around doing 1.5 million podcasts, try to beat our record of 34 live podcasts in a single weekend.
Yes, dude.
And then Friday night.
Yeah, but let's go back because I don't want to miss something on Friday. So you mentioned that we're going to be bouncing around with our mobile podcast booth. Shout out to Flex and Stack Pack. Thank you, Chris Metcalf. We are actually leveling it up. So you're going to want to swing by and check it out because Buff Bride has helped us. Whoa,
so we got all kinds of goodies there.
Plus, we got a lot of goodies that we're going to give away. And then shout out to Doug Reed. He's bringing snake oil. So we're excited to actually hear about it and see it. We actually talked about it on last week's episode. So, I mean, there's a lot of going on. You got ATG, PNS,
we are going to be giving away money at the RoadFS booth. You didn't know about this.
What? Money? Where's this coming from?
Barry Thiel. We are giving away money at the RoadFS booth.
Oh, money. Yes. I'm like, dude,
so
where's your pockets
giving away
getting
money
loose?
At the RoadFS booth, and we have some swag, and maybe I'll come up with a Jackass of the Week award. I may come up with
that's kind of funny.
It's Jackass of the Day.
I think people would love that.
Yeah, but you can only give it to me twice in a week.
Yeah, the problem is that can get ugly real fast.
Well, so can I. So then, once we go to MT, Friday night is the annual IDA's meet and greet, award ceremony, gala, and man, we have got some stuff lined up for that. It is going to be off the charts. Again, first time ever, but Dustin Jackson and I are actually emceeing the event, so we're going to be giving away all the awards. And
we're coming dressed to impress.
We're coming dressed to the nines, just so you know.
So you're going to want to come see us just because of how fly we're going to look.
I'm just going to warn everybody out there right now. The IDA would like us to follow a script.
A script? Who needs a script?
Well, the one thing is I don't know that they understand who they asked to MC it, because I will follow the script, but there will be some off-the-cuff stuff. Always.
That's good. It's always off the cuff.
Always good. So in addition to that, on Friday night, the MTE has their meet and greet as well. They always have that out in the hallway right there between it. The Detail Solutions podcast, Detailer's Roadmap. Chris DiGiovanni. Detailer's Roadmap is sponsoring that event, and it always happens on Friday night. They have moved their awards so that doesn't conflict, but there is an event out in the hallway. It's a meet and greet for MTE right before the IDA's award ceremony.
So it's going to be jam packed.
That's only Friday.
That's Friday.
And then Saturday.
Then we have Saturday. So Saturday is going to be another awesome day of Mobile Tech Expo.
There's going to be CD and SV certifications on site. I know a lot of people out online were asking about that. You can actually go sign up for that right now. There will be a number of people there. You've got to go by the IDA booth, take some pictures, post some stuff. You can get certified. You can get,
Yep. And if you're looking to cross build your business, right, to kind of strategize, of course, Mobile Tech Expo has the paintless dent, the PDR Olympics, right? So if you've been thinking about bringing that aspect into your business or collaborating with somebody that offers those services, that's a great way to expand your business. That might be an opportunity for you to meet people in your area, or at least talk about what you don't know, so that you can bring it into your thing.
I always talk about what I don't know. That's a huge conversation.
That's why you get the Jackass Award.
The other thing, Jackass Award. The other thing that's happening is that this year, the Detail Solutions podcast, actually, they've put together it's their beta year. They're going to put together a detailing competition, and it's not really a competition. I don't know how to describe it. They do a much better job, but they're actually putting together some detailing like the PDR competition.
Yep.
For people to show their skills and do some stuff. So, I could have painted the hoods for him. I don't know why Jason didn't ask me, because if you wanted some shitty paint on a hood, I could definitely.
No, I don't know, dude. I've seen your paint work, and that there's nothing crappy about that at all.
I drink the paint and spit it on. So, so this is a really, really busy year. The year is shaping up to be phenomenal for us. MTE is always a huge kickoff. There are so many people that are out there that are going to be at MTE. I have heard that this is got a huge registration this year.
It's going to be packed. So we're excited. So, and of course, Rod and I will be there. We're going all the way into Saturday. We have some pretty cool ideas that we're exploring, but we'll release those later. But
for those of you that have already subscribed to the RoadFS podcast on YouTube, thank you very much. For those of you that haven't, you should go do that, because a lot of times we will give something away, and how we determine what we're going to give away is based on who has subscribed to the YouTube channel.
So don't miss an episode. It's youtube.com/RoadFS. Yep. And there are over 450 episodes of those out there. In fact, we hit 75,000 views in the last 3 months. So the channel is exploding, and it's a lot of fun. So
I cannot believe there are 75,000 individuals that would like to see my dumb ass. But whatever. It's probably the guest. It's not me.
I'm sure it's a guest.
The other thing is, if you have a person in mind that you would like to see on the show, please send us a comment, put it in the chats of one of our podcasts. For those of you that are live, do that. For those of you that are on TikTok, just get a message to us. If you yourself would like to be on the podcast, let us know, because the podcast is open. We want to have people in the industry on here. It's about your story, and it's trying to, help you level up your business and get a little bit of marketing out for you guys. There's no cost. There's no obligations. You can be using somebody else's software. We don't normally even talk about the software, except for how awesome we are.
But let's talk about that. So make sure, if you're coming to Mobile Tech Expo, that you swing by. Our account manager, Ben Ellsworth, will be there. He thinks he's tall, suave, and good looking, with that bald head of his. But, I'll leave that to you decide. But he can really help you, give you guys an overview of how we can help your business. And we're really excited to have him join us. And we're also going to have the Detail Kid swing by.
We'll have Paulo on there.
In fact, Paulo, we're looking at getting you online. So I think we're going to have to, you and I get together, and we'll look at the Thursdays lining up next week. Next week we'll be live at Mobile Tech Expo. The following week, Keith DePlessis is going to be online the February 8th to talk about the ATG acquisition.
For 3D and what that means for PNS and everybody else. Yeah. And so, we are lining people up for these things. Paolo, for sure, we need to get on there. You're going to be in Boise that coming up.
Woo, baby!
In April.
Yeah, LRC and Boise. Is that the Detail Doctors? So if you're in the Boise Treasure Valley and you've wanted to get trained in leather and interior repairs, you need to come to this event. I've actually posted it on my personal. I'll post it on the RoadFS page. But Paolo and Richard are coming in, and it's going to be a couple days of
it is, and I will tell you,
intense training,
personal experience. Jody and I, we're gonna actually we've laid them out here. The amount of certifications that Jody and I have gotten is staggering, and it's just an ancillary benefit of us. But one of the most intense and probably most informative trainings is the LRC leather and interior repair training. I learned more about things that I did not know at those events with Richard than probably any other event. I mean, there's always new product events that you don't know about, and that's obviously why you go to a training, right? The Aegis event for IGL was fantastic.
Oh yeah,
Mike Harlan's great, and Joel and Marcus, and I didn't know about that product, and so it was a really good event. But Richards, you think you know what things are, right? You touch something, you're like, oh yeah, that's leather.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
So it is crazy how many times you're like, wait, what? No, really? Yeah. And so Richard has got so much information. Paulo's great to talk to. They're super approachable. It's such a huge part of our business that you can go be a part of, and you can become a trainer, or you can just learn how to properly clean and take care of interiors. So
yes.
Encourage
that was very eye-opening.
Another thing is I'm going to give people some advice. When you go to Mobile Tech Expo, give yourself a list on your phone or something of the companies you want to see, so you don't forget and you don't leave anybody out. Always at 2:30 on Saturday, there's this mad rush to get around and see everybody. So go see the people you want to see. And make that a priority, and then just wander around.
So do you know the time that you and Dustin are doing your training?
It's 11 o'clock on Thursday.
On Thursday. So Thursday, Education Day, come see Rod and Dustin. It's going to be very, very worth your time. I mean, it's really focused on how you can leverage technology to move the needle on your business, because that's really what our purpose is. We want to have an impact, and it's nice that we can collaborate with such an amazing team. So
so Dustin and I will be there. It's going to be fun. There is he and I kind of have the same approach to trainings, where we have like 3 bullet points, and then the rest of it is just coming.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about business.
So between the two of us, we've got so many years experience in doing this stuff that I'm excited about doing. It's something that I've wanted to do a long time, and this is about the second event that we've been together. We're going to be doing another one in the summer at Tate and Trout's
shop.
Training. So go subscribe and stay tuned for everything that's wonderful about technology and or detailing. We got one other comment up here.
Yeah, we did.
And please get with us, comment about who you want to see on the show, things like that. Will you have your training classes?
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a really good idea.
You know what? We can do that, because
I'll put it out live.
Yes, because what I'll do is I'll just mic you guys up, and we'll just stream over Restream.
Yeah,
yes,
good
we will do that. Good idea,
Sarah. Are you guys? Are you?
Sounds like she's not, because she's asking if we're going live.
We'll go live with ours.
That's a good idea.
And then we will be live all over the show. And so those of you that weren't at SEMA, we have a mobile podcasting setup, and we are going to be going everywhere. So
get ready.
Get ready.
It's going to be fun. So anyway, before we bounce,
we got to give away a fishing trip. Somebody is eligible, and it is out of the people that have newly subscribed to RoadFS in the last couple of days since we announced this.
Yes, sir. It is, Ryan.
Yes,
right.
Sir. That is an awesome idea. We'll put it out.
I'm looking forward to
that. May be against the rules, but we don't care, because
rules. Who needs rules?
There's a really cool scene. My
friend posted
today, and it said, my goal is to break every rule possible before I die. I'm more than halfway there. on the rule breaking. So we'll just break some other rules.
Let's just break some other rules. So, Vanna, do you want to do the honors?
Yes. Let me make sure I don't look in there. Here's one.
All right.
The winner of a fishing
wait. And it's sponsored by Orville Redenbacher Popcorn.
Movie theater butter. And the winner is Prince Road. Ray Evans. So Raymond Evans out of Florida.
That'll be fun. Get to hang out with Ray Evans. So, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. You're going to go to Randy's 5-day training.
That's awesome, Sarah.
So that's awesome, Sarah. Do that. That's a great opportunity. Ray Evans, you have won a fishing trip.
So 7 a.m. Wednesday morning to 11 is actually the fishing part. And then they have meet and greet and lunch. And it's going to be super awesome. And I'm not a fisherman, so it'll be interesting to see what I catch.
Yeah, and let's see. I might even put some money up. We'll give away some money in the booth to somebody who pushes somebody over. So if you get
don't encourage people to throw me over the boat.
Not you. You're too small. You'd be a little kipper.
Dude, I'd be the easy guy. You just grab me by the waist and toss.
I don't know. You're pretty scrappy.
I would scrap. So I think somebody would end into the water at least with me or not by themselves. Yep. So I guess that's kind of a challenge. I better bring a change of clothes.
Maybe you just chain your leg. You know those straps you put around the leg for surfing? Maybe you just strap yourself to the boat.
I could. So but I'm still going to get wet. I mean, it's just a leash, right? Yeah. So I better bring some clothes so I don't show up dripping wet at the
IDA. I got a leash, but it's at the other end. It's a studded dog collar.
I'm not talking about you and your wife.
True story.
I finally shut him up.
Nope, you didn't. True story.
So, anyway.
So there you go. Come by the booth and ask me about the dog collar.
Oh man. So anyway, you can tell we're having a great time. We're looking forward to seeing you guys next week at Mobile Tech Expo. $50 to throw Jody over, man. We'll donate. That's funny, man.
That's awesome.
So thank you, Ryan.
Thank you guys for joining us. Stay tuned. 2024 is going to be a wild ride, and we really appreciate all the feedback and all the comments and just the plugs and pats on the back.
$50 to throw me over the board.
$50 to throw Jody into the thing, and hey,
that's awesome. So. Anyway, well, thank you guys so much for tapping in. We're looking forward to seeing you guys next week at Mobile Tech Expo. So make sure you come by and see us. And
maybe you'll wear a snorkel on the boat.
I have one. So anyway, you guys have a great day.
See ya.
See ya. God, throw me.